Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back from the video. Today we're reacting to a Chinese actor that got kidnapped in Thailand. Let's check it out.
Have you ever heard of the movie Taken? A pretty young girl gets kidnapped, then her dad flies in, one-man army style, and gets her back. It's a little bit unrealistic, right? Something like this wouldn't happen. Well, let me tell you, the story I have for you today is so insane, you're gonna either A, not believe me, or wonder why you haven't heard about this yet, because it is unbelievable. Listen to this.
This is like recent?
Do you know the country Myanmar? There is that famous video of the lady doing a dance class or something and the military cars are behind her.
Is this when the military went to like arrest the prime minister of
on their way to arrest the prime minister. Maybe you've heard of it, but that isn't what the story is about. In Myanmar, they have notorious scam centers, modern day slave.
Damn, what the damn.
The story is about. In Myanmar, they have
they got bar wires everywhere in these buildings. Damn.
Notorious scam centers, modern day slavery compounds where kidnapped victims, I'm talking hundreds of thousands, are forced to conduct online fraud or face brutal torture. In these compounds, the victims are referred to as piglets and they are subjected to systemic abuse.
What the fuck, bro? What the heck, bro? So they just legit just kneel down, bro, and then just take the hit, bro. I mean, they have no choice. Obviously, they're freaking kidnapped, but damn. These are actual things, bro.
For disobedience, failing to meet quotas, for ransom footage. Guys, is it being clear what I'm telling you here?
The scam compounds are often run by Chinese mafia, supported by militias in Myanmar.
Beatings, electrocutions, waterboarding, R-word, imprisonment. Well, in this year, one particular abduction would thrust this long-existing criminal enterprise into the public spotlight like never before and would trigger an international diplomatic crisis that goes as high as the Prime Minister of Thailand and Chinese government officials. Do you think I'm kidding? Let me tell you, these scammers kidnapped the wrong guy.
Is that the Prime Minister of China?
Diplomatic crisis that goes as high.
Is this the Prime Minister?
As the Prime Minister
of Thailand?
Thailand and
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Chinese government officials. Do you think I'm kidding? Let me tell you, these scammers kidnapped the wrong guy. And that is the Chinese actor Wang Xing. Now,
bro, this man has been through hell, bro. What the heck? Before and after? Damn. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't expect. Obviously, he would go to hell, bro. He's literally kidnapped, bro. But damn, bro. It's like he aged significantly, bro. He like aged 30 plus years, bro. Damn.
No, he's not a superstar. In fact, he's a struggling actor who was barely able to secure good work. His most famous job was working as some background nobody in Ip Man, which you gotta start somewhere. Other than that, he starred in some vlogs, TV show clips. On his Douyin account, which is Chinese TikTok, he occasionally would post videos of him speaking English to showcase his range as an actor, you know, marketing himself, the hustle, the grind.
实际上的英尊生。
What you see is what you get. The 煎饼果子 in Chinese is very famous. Guess what? You can add whatever you like. The eggs, the lettuce, the bacon.
But those videos may have unintentionally caught the attention of the wrong crowd. December 24th, 2024.
This man's just trying to make it, bro.
Wang receives an offer for a role in what's presented as a Thai-produced film. The person claims to represent GMM Grammy, Thailand's largest entertainment company. Wang's girlfriend, Jia Jia, helps him record an audition tape on December 26th. Now, initially, they're both very skeptical. He even cited safety concerns about the Golden Triangle area. In case you don't know, that is a notoriously dangerous border region that connects.
So the Golden Triangle area, bro, anything here is basically, damn. Yeah, Vietnam, Thailand, Gulf of Thailand, the Gulf of, damn.
Next, Myanmar, Thailand, and Laos. That is just big trouble. Criminal activity, drugs.
Bro.
Myanmar, Thailand, and Laos. That is just big trouble. Criminal activity.
Bro, like this is what's inside the triangle, bro.
Drugs. It kind of reminds me of that area that connects Central to South America, you know, that little jungle area there. But the scammers are persistent and Wang eventually agrees to go. January 2nd, 2025. Wang flies from Shanghai to Bangkok. CCTV footage shows
that's why like people always say like if it's too good to be true, it probably is, bro. That's why you always gotta look out for whatever scams or whatever, bro. Because if it's too good to be true, like mind you, bro, I saw a job listing that pays 6 figures, bro. A marketing job, and you don't even need a degree. Turns out that job is 100% commission based and it's all door to door marketing, bro. It's literally a scam, bro. That's why it's too good to be true, bro. It is, bro. There's so many scams out there, so many scam jobs, bro. Like, it's so annoying.
Him entering Thailand at 3:16 a.m. and leaving Suvarnabhumi airport at 3:40 a.m. in the middle of the night. Perfect. At this point, he's still communicating with his girlfriend Jaja regularly, and he's sharing his location as he's being transported to the Myanmar-Thai border. But at around 11:10 a.m., suddenly all communication abruptly stops. What Wang doesn't know is that he's being taken to Myawaddy, Myanmar, a hub for scam centers where tens of thousands of trafficked individuals
I didn't even peep the date, bro. This is all recent.
forced to conduct online fraud operations. So is this targeted only at good-looking people? No. It is much more sinister than that, my friends. Across social media platforms like Douyin and Xiaohongshu, influencers promote Myanmar as a paradise with high income, easy lifestyle, a land of opportunity. Police later identified these individuals to be members of said scam centers, trying to lure in new victims from abroad. These scam center compounds often value people with special talents like coding, marketing, being able to speak English, which is why Wang's videos of him speaking English on Douyin may have put the crosshair right on his head. But that is speculative. After Wang's silence, Jaja reports Wang missing to both Chinese and Thai authorities. Initially, she received basically no help. Just another foreigner gone missing. It happens all the time. Nobody cares. Reassuring stuff right there.
Damn,
oh, your
bro.
boyfriend is gone? Where is he? Golden Triangle? Okay.
Shout out to his family.
Dude, what the January
Shout out to
5th,
his family.
2025. At this point, she is
It's
desperate, so
crazy.
she posts on Weibo, which is the Chinese version of Twitter, seeking public assistance. Her post includes screenshots of Wang's last communications and photos of them together. Now, thankfully, this post goes viral because it's also amplified by Wang's connections in the film industry. Several well-known actors that Wang had worked with in the past shared the post, bringing national attention to his disappearance. I'm telling you right now, this is not an exaggeration. This was not a story in China. This was the story in China. You have to understand that China
Bro,
basically
why
has
isn't this even talk about? Like, I'm literally just finding out about this today. Like, it's like March, bro. Like, why has this not been talked about?
their own internet, the completely separate infrastructure. So when something goes crazy viral over there, we might not even hear about it, which you probably haven't. Bro, imagine this shit for America. Kim Kardashian flies to Thailand, gets kidnapped, and then sits in a scam call
That'd be
center
crazy.
looking to
That'll
the
be the
camera
most-
like, please help
That'll be
me."
the story of the century, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some crazy stuff like that happened, and that'll be the story of the century, bro.
It's not funny. It's absolutely insane. January 6,
It's
2025.
insane,
Thai
bro.
authorities, now under intense public scrutiny and pressure, launch a serious investigation. Channel 7 Thailand
And
announces
it's,
Wang has
you know what's messed up about this is they're only like investigating because they got so much notoriety and attention by these big actors that knew him. So imagine someone who isn't an actor, who doesn't have connections like that. It will just go under the radar, bro. And it has been for a while, bro. Like, they legit have groups of people. Like, that's just
been
terrible.
located in a
Terrible
scam compound
police,
in
bro.
Myawaddy, Myanmar. They zeroed in on his location. January 7th, Thai police coordinate with Myanmar authorities to extract Wang from the compound. Now I'm talking about a SAS, Navy SEALs, Captain Price, killing Osama bin Laden type situation. Like, he's
Damn.
the highest valued player in a Tarkov match. Does that make sense? I never played Tarkov. Shortly after, he's handed over at the Thai-Myanmar Friendship Bridge and returned to Thailand. In a brief interview, a visibly exhausted Wang expresses gratitude for his rescue. Thai police can be seen nudging him to add,
Can you show your thanks for our government and Prime Minister? Can you want to come back again?
What? Bro, these motherfuckers are so corrupt. They're legit making this man say thank you and be grateful for what they done, bro, and then say, oh yeah, I'll come back to Thailand. Like, what?
Your thanks for our government and Prime Minister. Can you want to come back again in Thailand?
Yes, I
You
will.
know, just you think Thailand is safe for you,
Yes.
right?
Thailand is very safe.
It's not safe, bro. It does not look safe to me.
No need to worry about it. Wish to come again in the future.
Can you speak in Chinese?
Okay.
Chinese that tell people?
首先我在这里特别是感谢泰国的
Very
政
grateful
府
to the
他们
Thai
的民
government and
警
local
帮我
information
安
center
全
to help me
送
put
在
back
这里，真的
safe.
特别感谢他们。
Wang Xing then returned to China on January
I can't believe
11th,
the force to say that,
2025.
bro.
At least the second company is about 50 or maybe. Can you go out of the building? I can't. Third building, third company is more. It's huge. They have different countries in that area.
Now, although Wang's story ends right here, it wasn't the end to what can only be described as an international incident. Wang's abduction once again exposed this massive human trafficking operation in the region. As a consequence, tourism from China to Thailand has completely collapsed. Thailand relies on that tourism a lot. As the middle class in China emerges, so do tourists, and they bring a lot of money, let me tell you. Flight cancellations surge, and even major performances cancel their tours. In pure panic and damage control mode, Thailand's prime minister made a last-second emergency visit to Beijing, seeking to repair relations. The Thai government released an AI-generated video of the prime minister speaking Mandarin, assuring Chinese citizens of Thailand's safety.
Bro, AI is so freaking scary, bro. Like, what? I mean, you can kind of tell it's AI, but not really, though. Like, AI is actually getting scary. Like, bro.
Generated video of the prime
This
minister
is all
speaking
AI,
Mandarin, assuring
and
Chinese
she's
citizens
speaking in Mandarin in AI. Like, that's
of
insane.
Thailand's safety.
广大中国游客对泰国的安全问题和人口贩运的担忧。作为泰国总理，我可以向各位保证，泰国政府将所有游客的安全置于首要位置。
I said it at the start, this story is crazy, okay? But thankfully, the crackdown continues. January 17th, 2025, Thai and Chinese authorities jointly arrest 12 individuals connected to the operation, including Jin Tan, the controller of Apollo Park where Wang was held. Foreign police, military and special forces raid the scam centers.
There are still a lot of people left in scam centers who have been victims of human trafficking, tormented and electrocuted.
Another victim, Chinese model and actor Yang Ziqi, is also rescued and returned home. How many more of these people? February 5th, 2025, Thai authorities cut utilities to 5 areas in Myanmar's housing scam operations.
Despite Thailand's best efforts, there's no shortage of electricity here.
As of March 2025, this month, Thailand has repatriated approximately 1,500 Chinese citizens who fell victim to this kidnapping and modern slavery racket. And despite all of these multinational efforts, the vast majority of these captives are still being held in the region. You shut down one compound and they open another one, deeper into the Myanmar jungle. Bottom line, you really shouldn't be going to the jungle because you will not find Mowgli, you will find gift cards. Please just be careful out there, okay? Yeah, that's about it. See ya. Have you heard of...
Damn, Thailand's really, like, dangerous out there, huh, bro? But I still can't believe the prime minister, they used AI. That, to me, that's crazy, bro. But this whole story is insane, bro. And what's fucked up, bro, is that, like, there's people who aren't even famous or just regular people who may never be found, bro. Which is, like, but, like, I'm glad that, obviously it's bad that it happened, but there's also a positive to this, because, like, more Thailand like officials and government are actually locked in, bro, and they're actually, like, going to these operations and closing down this shit and, like, actually, like, rescuing people. It sucks that it took one famous person to get kidnapped, or some semi-famous person to get kidnapped, but still. Let me know what y'all think in the comment down below. Check y'all. Catch y'all.